Atlanta is shaking, and the reality TV world might never recover from what just dropped. Bambi has stepped forward with a revelation so explosive, it's threatening to tear the city's most notorious love triangle apart. The names you thought were untouchable are now under fire, and the receipts are not holding back. According to sources close to Bambi, Kirk, yes, the same Kirk we all thought we knew, has been secretly juggling a shocking number of women, reportedly 11 in total. While Rasheeda stays completely silent, fans are in disbelief. Social media is on fire, and whispers of betrayal and deception are spreading like wildfire. The recordings, texts, and insider messages Bambi has shared are said to be undeniable, painting a picture of a secret double life that could ruin careers, relationships, and reputations. Yet amidst all the chaos, Rasheeda has chosen silence, leaving fans and insiders questioning her next move. Is she turning a blind eye, or is something even bigger brewing behind the scenes? This isn't just drama, it's a ticking time bomb. The city is watching, the cast is panicking. And one thing is clear: nothing in Atlanta's reality TV world will ever be the same again. And what happens next will shock everyone. Atlanta's reality TV world woke up to an earthquake today, and the epicenter, none other than Kirk Frost. What started as whispers on social media exploded into a full-blown scandal when Bambi, a figure long rumored to know the darkest secrets of Atlanta's elite, came forward with allegations so shocking they're shaking the foundations of the entire cast. According to her, Kirk hasn't been faithful, not just in small ways, but allegedly maintaining relationships with 11 women simultaneously, while Rasheeda, his wife, has chosen complete silence. Fans immediately took to Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, trying to piece together the puzzle from snippets, screenshots, and rumors, and the chaos was instantaneous. Memes, reaction videos, and conspiracy threads erupted across platforms. And overnight, Bambi became the name on everyone's lips. Sources close to Bambi claim she has been collecting evidence for months. Insiders say there are text messages, voicemails, and even video clips, all pointing to a side of Kirk the public has never seen. One alleged message from Kirk reads, "They don't need to know. Keep it quiet. It's our little secret." And Bambi reportedly shared this with the world as proof. The message has gone viral, igniting outrage among fans and sparking heated debates online. Everyone from casual viewers to reality TV veterans began dissecting every past episode, social post, and interview, looking for clues that might confirm Bambi's explosive claims. While the city buzzed, Rasheeda's silence became a story in itself. Fans were baffled. Some argued that her calm demeanor meant she knew more than she was letting on, while others speculated she might be planning a strategic response. Her social media accounts remained eerily quiet, amplifying the tension. Multiple insiders suggested that Rasheeda was in crisis mode, consulting lawyers and advisors to decide whether to confront Kirk publicly or let Bambi's revelations play out first. This uncertainty added layers of intrigue to an already combustible situation. Meanwhile, Bambi wasn't holding back. She reportedly went on a private live stream to clarify that she wasn't just exposing rumors. She had receipts. She was ready to drop them in full. "This isn't gossip," she allegedly said. "This is the truth, and the city deserves to know what's been happening behind closed doors." Within hours, screenshots from her live began circulating, showing shocking text conversations, alleged confessions, and hints at the identities of other women involved. Social media influencers immediately jumped on the clips, dissecting every word and expression. While fans debated which parts were authentic and which could be exaggerated, the frenzy only fueled Bambi's momentum, positioning her as the voice of truth against a backdrop of secrecy and betrayal. As the scandal intensified, other cast members became caught in the crossfire. Some attempted to defend Kirk, claiming that nothing was proven yet, while others sided with Bambi, warning fans that the receipts were just the tip of the iceberg. Eyewitnesses from past gatherings alleged that Kirk's behavior had long been an open secret in certain circles, with whispers of hidden relationships and secret meets finally making their way into public discourse. One source claimed people had been joking about it for years, but no one ever thought someone would actually have proof. The public's reaction was instantaneous. Hashtags trending, reaction videos, and live stream discussions dominated feeds, creating a digital storm that the cast could not ignore. The tension reached new heights when Bambi teased a follow-up drop. Rumors suggested that she had additional evidence, including screenshots of payments, hotel check-ins, and even audio messages that could further implicate Kirk. Fans were desperate, scrambling to find every clue, while speculators debated whether Rasheeda knew the full extent of the situation or if she had been blind to her husband's secret life. The suspense was unbearable, and the stakes had never been higher. Every second of silence from Rasheeda only amplified speculation, leaving fans and insiders alike wondering whether she was preparing a massive response or if she would continue to stay silent. Letting the fallout spiral out of control, amid the chaos, social media influencers added fuel to the fire. One viral clip showed a compilation of moments from past episodes, highlighting subtle interactions and odd behaviors from Kirk that, in hindsight, seemed to support Bambi's claims. Another influencer created a timeline of alleged encounters between Kirk and the women, providing context and raising more questions than answers. The comment sections exploded, with fans debating the morality, loyalty, and honesty of everyone involved. Some even speculated that the scandal could have far-reaching consequences beyond the reality TV world, potentially affecting music collaborations, business deals, public image. Inside sources revealed that Kirk was reportedly aware that Bambi might expose him, but claims suggest he underestimated the scale of her reveal. According to one insider, Kirk thought it would blow over quietly, that maybe a few people would talk, but Bambi went all in. She's got receipts, people, and she's not holding back. Shh. The insider hinted that Kirk's private communications showed signs of panic, with messages expressing regret, anxiety, and a desire to control the narrative before it spun out of control. However, the cat was already out of the bag, and social media ensured that every reaction, misstep, and silence would be amplified to a global audience, adding another layer of tension. A supposed third party, someone close to both Kirk and Bambi allegedly, contacted journalists with additional evidence. This person claimed that the situation was worse than anyone realized, suggesting that more women were involved than initially reported and hinting at potentially explosive legal consequences. Fans immediately speculated about who this mysterious figure could be, igniting a flurry of theories, accusations, and heated debates across multiple platforms. Every new revelation seemed to make the scandal more complex and insidious, with no end in sight. As the day turned into night, Atlanta remained captivated. Every outlet, influencer, and fan account chased the next snippet of information, dissecting every social media post for clues. The city was virtually paralyzed by speculation, with conversations, memes, and reaction videos flooding feeds around the clock. And through it all, Rasheeda's silence loomed like a shadow, every viewer waiting to see whether she would break, defend herself, or leave the city and the cast guessing. And just when it seemed that the story might calm, Bambi dropped another cryptic teaser, a blurred screenshot, LHHATL, showing Kirk in a compromising situation with one of the women, accompanied by a simple caption, "Not even half of it." The implication was clear: this scandal was far from over, and the next revelation could shock Atlanta, reality TV fans, and social media influencers alike. Fans now had only one question: how many more secrets would Bambi expose before the city finally knew the full truth, and how would Rasheeda react once the silence breaks? The tension is unbearable. The stakes are higher than ever, but Atlanta has never seen drama like this. The morning after Bambi's explosive reveal, Atlanta woke up to chaos like never before. Social media was ablaze, and every single outlet from TMZ to smaller reality TV blogs was scrambling to cover the storm. Fans flooded hashtags and reaction videos exploded, dissecting every word, every screenshot, and every allegation that Bambi had released. Yet despite all the noise, Rasheeda remained silent. Her absence on social media, her lack of public statement, and her refusal to comment in interviews only intensified the speculation. Was she hurt? Was she planning her own counterattack? Or was she silently strategizing a move that could shake Kirk's world even further? Inside sources revealed that Kirk had been contacted by multiple journalists demanding clarification. But the alleged chaos behind closed doors painted a different picture. Friends claim he was panicking, scrambling to delete messages, block contacts, and contain the fallout. One insider alleged Kirk was in full damage control mode. He never imagined Bambi would go this far. He thought it was just rumors. He could shrug off. But the proof Bambi shared was indisputable: screenshots, voicemails, and even hotel check-in records that tied Kirk to multiple women in ways that left fans reeling. The scandal was no longer just a whisper. It had become a documented nightmare for him. Meanwhile, Bambi escalated her campaign, releasing a second wave of evidence that allegedly tied Kirk to encounters with specific women from Atlanta's social scene, some of whom had previously appeared on reality TV. Each post she shared was dissected in real time by influencers, journalists, and fans alike. There were claims of text messages where Kirk made secret plans, images from hotel check-ins, and even alleged voice memos revealing his deceit. Some of the messages were salacious, others cold and calculated, and all of them painted a picture of someone living a double life, while Rasheeda remained unaware, so everyone thought. The public's reaction was instantaneous and explosive. Twitter threads ran wild with speculation, Instagram comments filled with outrage, and TikTok videos dissected every frame of Bambi's leaks. Memes began circulating, mocking Kirk, while simultaneously sympathizing with Rasheeda. Fans debated everything. Was Bambi exaggerating? Was Rasheeda complicit? Or had she been blind to the extent of Kirk's betrayal? Opinions clashed violently, and the hashtag #KirkExposed began trending nationwide. The story had left Atlanta divided, obsessed, and glued to every update. Insiders also claimed that tension on set reached a boiling point. Some cast members reportedly confronted Kirk privately, demanding explanations. One source stated people weren't just gossiping anymore, they were confronting him directly. The energy was tense, chaotic, almost violent. No one knew who to trust. In these confrontations, Kirk allegedly denied nothing outright, leaving the room tense and suspicion hanging thick in the air. While Bambi's evidence circulated publicly, her whispers about even more shocking receipts suggested that what had leaked so far was only the beginning. In the midst of this chaos, Rasheeda's silence became a symbol of mystery and strategy. Multiple insiders hinted she was consulting lawyers and advisors, weighing her next public move. Some fans speculated she might publicly confront Kirk on camera, creating a scenario that would rival any reality TV meltdown. Others suggested she was quietly preparing to reveal evidence of her own. Turning the tables on both Kirk and Bambi, every moment of silence only fueled the speculation, making the public obsess over what she might do next. Adding another layer, rumors surfaced that one of the women allegedly involved had spoken to a reality TV producer, hinting at a possible on-camera revelation. Social media lit up with comments and speculation, and influencers created countdowns and polls predicting who would speak first. This created a frenzy, with fans glued to every post, every story, and every hint that someone might step forward to confirm or contradict Bambi's claims. The tension was unbearable, and every second felt like the city was holding its breath. Bambi, knowing her moment of power, reportedly began leaking evidence strategically, timing each revelation to maximize impact. One clip allegedly included a text message exchange where Kirk made detailed plans to meet another woman, despite being publicly photographed with Rasheeda. Another screenshot hinted at financial support for multiple women with transactions that fans argued were undeniable proof of double dealing. Influencers began analyzing these messages frame by frame, creating viral videos that turned every detail into breaking news. Social media had become a live courtroom with Bambi as the prosecutor, Kirk as the accused, and fans as the jury. Meanwhile, Kirk's inner circle reportedly became fractured. Some friends reportedly advised him to step away from social media, avoid public appearances, and try to reconcile with Rasheeda privately. Others allegedly leaked private conversations to journalists, intensifying the storm. One insider claimed, "It wasn't just Bambi causing chaos, was everyone in his circle trying to protect themselves while simultaneously feeding the fire." It got out of control fast. Fans speculated whether these leaks were coordinated or accidental, and the rumor mill churned relentlessly, adding fuel to the fire. Screenshots allegedly surfaced showing Kirk commenting on posts that referenced Bambi's leaks, trying to defend himself without denying the accusations outright. Observers noted a pattern of anxious replies, vague denials, and attempts to distract the public, which only made him appear guilty. Meanwhile, Rasheeda's silence continued to dominate the narrative. Fans and insiders alike debated, was this silence a tactical move, a sign of heartbreak, or a preparation for a dramatic public confrontation that would eclipse all previous scandals? In a shocking twist, some fans claimed to have discovered evidence that Bambi had collaborated with other insiders to amplify the story. Allegedly, she had gathered corroborating screenshots, recordings, and texts from women who had previously kept their encounters with Kirk secret. Implication was clear. The exposure was not random, it was a meticulously planned unraveling of Kirk's secret life. Fans on social media immediately dubbed it the Bambi operation, dissecting every leak, screenshot, and cryptic post for hidden clues. The frenzy only intensified the pressure on Kirk and left Rasheeda's next move as the ultimate unknown variable. By the end of the day, Atlanta was completely consumed. Every outlet, blog, and fan account ran with Bambi's allegations, magnifying the impact of the initial exposure. The city's reality TV landscape had shifted overnight, and the question that hung over everyone's head was impossible to ignore. Would Rasheeda finally break her silence? And what would happen when she did? Meanwhile, Bambi's next leak, rumored to be even more shocking than the previous, was said to be just hours away, promising to reveal details that could end careers, friendships, and marriages. And just when it seemed the city had caught its breath, a cryptic post appeared on Bambi's verified account. A blurry photo of Kirk with a group of women, captioned simply, "You haven't seen anything yet." The message was clear, the storm was far from over, and Atlanta was about to witness a scandal that would escalate beyond anyone's imagination. Fans were left desperate for answers, glued to every update and speculating wildly about what the next bombshell would reveal. The tension was unbearable, and every passing moment raised the stakes even higher. Bambi had set the stage for a confrontation that no one, and especially not Kirk, could avoid. The question now was not just how many secrets Kirk had, but how Rasheeda would respond when the world finally demanded answers. The morning after Bambi's ominous teaser, Atlanta woke up to a social media battlefield. The blurred photo of Kirk, surrounded by multiple women, circulated like wildfire, shared by fan accounts, influencers, and bloggers in a frenzy. Every post sparked speculation. Who were the women? How long had this been going on? And, most importantly, what would Rasheeda do? The city's obsession reached a fever pitch, with hashtags like #Kirk11bitches, #BambiExposes, and #RASHEED, a silent trending nationwide. Screenshots, reaction videos, and live commentary streams flooded platforms, each one dissecting Kirk's alleged indiscretions in excruciating detail. The scandal had officially entered viral overdrive. Sources close to the Frost household revealed that Kirk was in total panic mode. Insiders claimed he had been fielding calls from former collaborators, reality TV producers, and even family members, all demanding explanations. One alleged text, leaked by an anonymous source, supposedly showed Kirk saying, "I never wanted it to go public. Please help me fix this." But it was too late. Every attempt at controlling the narrative had failed. The receipts were now in the hands of a social media army ready to scrutinize every detail. Meanwhile, Rasheeda's silence remained deafening. Fans speculated endlessly. Was she building the perfect moment to strike back? Or had she already decided to walk away silently? Bambi wasn't slowing down. She reportedly released a third wave of evidence, this time more damning than ever. Alleged voicemails from Kirk to various women surfaced, revealing conversations that were not only intimate but strategically manipulative. Screenshots of financial transfers suggested lavish gifts and payments, allegedly confirming that Kirk was maintaining multiple relationships in secrecy. The city was stunned. Influencers dissected every frame, analyzed every tone of voice, and recreated timelines to determine the sequence of encounters. The intensity of the leaks made it clear that Bambi had planned this meticulously, ensuring that each revelation hit with maximum impact amid the chaos. Several of Kirk's alleged side partners allegedly spoke anonymously to insiders, adding layers to the scandal. One source claimed a woman had detailed her interactions with Kirk, revealing late-night meetings, secret calls, and even plans that allegedly bypassed Rasheeda entirely. These confessions, whether real or fabricated, fueled the hysteria online. Fans shared every snippet, every screenshot, and every alleged audio clip, creating a constant stream of breaking news that kept everyone glued to their screens. Memes mocking Kirk proliferated, and even celebrities weighed in with shocked reactions. Amplifying the intensity, Rasheeda's silence, however, remained the most confounding part of the scandal. Multiple insiders suggested that her restraint was tactical, a deliberate choice to let the drama unfold before responding. Fans speculated wildly. Some predicted a public confrontation on camera. Others thought she might release her own bombshell evidence. Social media became a guessing game, with every comment, post, or lack thereof analyzed for hidden meaning. Some theorists suggested she had been aware of Kirk's indiscretions for months and had chosen the perfect moment to reveal her response for maximum impact. The suspense was palpable, and every second of silence felt like a ticking time bomb. In the midst of this storm, Kirk allegedly attempted to contain the damage personally. Reports claim he confronted Bambi privately, pleading with her to remove certain posts, downplay evidence, or negotiate a settlement. But sources claim Bambi refused, telling him bluntly that the truth needed to come out and that she wasn't afraid of the backlash. Fans online interpreted this as the ultimate power move, Bambi not only exposing Kirk, but controlling the narrative with precision, leaving him trapped in a public nightmare. Every attempt at damage control seemed futile, and each revelation pushed the scandal further into unprecedented territory, adding another shocking layer. An insider suggested that one of the women allegedly involved had planned to confront Rasheeda directly. According to sources, this meeting was set to occur off-camera, but became public knowledge when fans traced social media hints. The possibility of a face-to-face confrontation between Rasheeda and one of Kirk's alleged partners sent the internet into a frenzy. Reaction videos, speculation threads, and live-stream countdowns dominated feeds, turning the scandal into a global spectacle. Fans were left on edge, waiting for the explosive moment that could change the course of the entire saga. Meanwhile, Kirk reportedly sought advice from close friends, attempting to navigate the fallout without completely imploding. One insider claimed Kirk was trying to find a way to survive this, but every move seemed to make it worse. The receipts kept coming, and Bambi was relentless. It wasn't just a scandal anymore, it was an unraveling of everything he had built publicly. Fans dissected every public appearance, every vague post, and every old interview, searching for hints of guilt or denial. The scrutiny was relentless, and the pressure on Kirk was unrelenting. Then came a revelation that sent the scandal into a new stratosphere, allegedly. Bambi released a series of screenshots linking Kirk to 3 additional women not previously known to the public, with timestamps suggesting long-term secret relationships. Influencers recreated timelines comparing social media posts, travel schedules, and past interviews, constructing a web of deceit that seemed almost impossible to untangle. Fans were shocked, arguing that the situation had escalated beyond anything seen on Atlanta's reality TV scene before. Memes, reaction videos, and dramatic commentary spread like wildfire. And the scandal became a central topic for the entire day. The tension reached its peak when Bambi hinted at an even bigger revelation, proof suggesting that Kirk's secretive behavior had implications beyond personal relationships, potentially affecting business partnerships, collaborations, and even reality TV contracts. The mere suggestion of this level of scandal sent fans into overdrive. Everyone was glued to their screens, speculating about what might be revealed next. Social media became a pressure cooker of opinion, gossip, and speculation, each post adding fuel to an already explosive situation. And then came the bombshell. In a cryptic post, Bambi uploaded a photo collage allegedly showing Kirk in private moments with multiple women, accompanied by the caption, "You thought you knew him. You don't." The post immediately went viral, flooding feeds with shock, outrage, and disbelief. Fans and influencers dissected every image, scrutinized every angle, and debated the authenticity, while others began preparing reaction videos that could break the internet. The storm had reached its zenith, and Atlanta and social media at large was now living through one of the most explosive celebrity scandals in recent memory, as the dust settled momentarily. One question hung over everything. Would Rasheeda finally speak? And if so, how would she respond to the mounting evidence and public pressure? The silence that had dominated until now had created a tension so thick it could almost be felt. Fans speculated that when she finally broke her silence, the revelations could eclipse everything Bambi had exposed, potentially ending careers, altering public perception, and reshaping the reality TV landscape entirely. Bambi's final tease for the day was a single haunting message, and the last receipts are coming. Tomorrow, everything changes. The implication was clear. This saga was far from over, and the next chapter would push the story into territory no one could have imagined. Social media erupted in anticipation, with fans staying glued to their screens, ready for the next bombshell. While Kirk's future and Rasheeda's response remained shrouded in mystery, the city, the cast, and the online world had been irrevocably transformed. Atlanta had become a live stage for one of the most dramatic, emotionally charged, and scandal-filled stories ever witnessed. Bambi had proven her dominance in the narrative. Kirk had been exposed in ways that left him cornered and vulnerable. And Rasheeda's silence had become a weapon in itself, one that could strike with devastating effect at any moment. And as the night drew to a close, one thought lingered in every mind. Tomorrow would not be calm, and no one would be prepared for what was coming next. The storm was not only continuing, it was escalating, promising twists, betrayals, and revelations that would leave Atlanta and reality TV fans around the world in absolute shock. Atlanta has never seen chaos like this before, and the world is watching every move, every post, and every secret unfold. Bambi has set the stage. Kirk is exposed, and Rasheeda's silence has become the most terrifying question of all. What will she do next? You've witnessed the receipts, the texts, the screenshots and the voicemails. You've seen alliances crumble, friends turn against each other, and fans lose their minds over every revelation. But this is far from over. The next chapter could redefine everything. And if you blink, you'll miss the shocking twists that are about to hit. The city is buzzing, the internet is on fire, and you are part of this story. Every comment, every reaction, and every share matters. Will you be the one who calls out the truths before anyone else? Will you be the voice analyzing every detail as Bambi drops the next bombshell? Or will you sit back and watch history unfold in real time? This is your chance to be part of the frenzy, the drama, and the explosive moments that no one else will dare to cover like we do. Don't miss a single update, because tomorrow, everything changes. Okay? That like button if you're shocked, comment below with your predictions about Rasheeda's next move, and subscribe right now to stay ahead of every revelation. Turn on notifications, because once the next receipts drop, the internet will explode and you will want to be there for every second of it. This isn't just gossip. This is the drama that will define Atlanta reality TV. Be ready, be alert, and don't look away. Look away.